can see, we are not in the spare bedroom studio. We're in the kitchen because today, or tonight / tomorrow, the old telly, so my 1978 Fender Telecaster, is getting some new pots. Now this guitar originally has 1 meg pots, which I think was a standard thing in the 70s and early 80s. And don't get me wrong, they're cool. It's definitely a bright guitar because of it, and I just thought I've 250k pots in my American Standard telly, and I think they've got a really nice sweep, and yeah, I've just never heard this guitar or these pickups with 250k pots, so we're going to have some fun, change them out, do a little comparison before and after to see the tonal differences, and yeah, let's get stuck in. So to give you a bit of background on the pots that I'm using, I got them from James and Thain. Always love, I love his new design. I love his UFO design for a while, but I love the new stickers, and it's nice. It's really good to get a little personal touch, little note every time I order something from James, even if it's something big like parts for my Jazzmaster build or something small like pots for my telly. Now these are CTS Premium TVT pots. I think it's basically like a custom sweep that they make, and it's the ones that James stock, and I normally trust everything that James stocks his shop, whether it's guitar straps or guitar parts. So when I asked him if those were the ones to go for, he just said yep, and so I got them. So first things first, well, I'll take the control plate off. I'll get a reference of where the wiring is just now, in case there's anything weird going on, because it is an old guitar that has hardly been touched. It'll then be a case of getting control knobs off, desoldering all the wires to the pots, and then soldering in the new ones, getting the knobs back on, and then giving the guitar a test. It's the day after soldering the new pots in. Last night I just gave them a quick test with the arm just to make sure that my wiring was correct, all 3 pickup positions worked, and that the sweep of the knobs were there, that there was no weird crackles or weird sounds happening with the guitar. So just now you'll hear a sound example of the guitar with the original pots going through all 3 pickup positions and gradually rolling back the tone and volume to give you an idea of the sweep of the pots. And then the second example you'll hear is this, wired up with the CTS TVT 250k pots, and hopefully you'll hear a difference. I know it's on YouTube, I know we've got compression on when we upload videos in audio, so there's no compression into Logic, it's just purely the guitar through my board, into my Kemper, into Logic. Guitar's clean, no overdrive pedals on, so hopefully you'll hear a difference. So I hope this video has been a little bit insightful. For me, it's definitely showing me the difference in pot values. It's not really something that I thought about changing in this guitar because I tried to keep most of it original, and the pickups were changed a while back because they were microphonic and pretty much unusable in a live situation. So I went for some bare knuckle flat 50 pickups. I had broadcaster style, just a classic tele style pickup. But for me, the 250k pots are now just the icing on the cake when it comes to this guitar. I used to find it really bright. I would always have the tone knob rolled basically half, and it kinda didn't do much being the 1 meg pot that was in it before, letting in so much high end. And this has pretty much tamed this tele to be like my #1 tele for picking up. It seems to be the guitar I gravitate towards now since doing it. And yeah, I just really hope that you guys found this helpful. Maybe you're looking at changing some the wiring out in your guitar, and maybe you haven't thought about changing the pot value, and maybe that's something you can do. And like always, guys, thank you so much for watching all the way through to the end. And if you've got any questions, fire me a comment down below or get me on my Instagram. My handle will be somewhere over here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.